friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm taking you thrifting with me at a car boot sale, but this is not a normal car boot sale. This is filled with antique dealers, so you can imagine it's like heaven for me. And I am talking about York Racecourse. It was the first time for me to go there. I don't know why I waited for so long. I knew that it was a good car boot sale, especially if you're a vintage seller like me. I always tend to go closer to home, so I guess that's why I never went. But this time I found out that they had their last car boot sale of the year, and one of my followers on Instagram asked me, hey, will you go there? And I was like, maybe I should. And that's how I decided to go. I had all the intentions to film for you at the car boot sale, but it was so cold, it was freezing. And also I was so excited to dig through those treasures, and I often forgot to film, so I only have a little bit of footage from there. I will show you that first, and then I'll meet you back here for the haul. I can't wait to see what I can find here today. It looks so nice. Look at this. Capo di Monte.
Everyone wants that stool. £40.
It's so cold this morning. Oh, look at this picture. I think it's just a print. Yeah. £30 for this chair.
Alright, nothing wrong with that.
I like this one though. Some beautiful tiles. Oh, look at these ones. So expensive though. I think that's the normal price for antique tiles. Oh, these are so nice. Oh, look at this little guy. £30. So the prices seem quite high here. Oh, look at this. So cold. This is nice, isn't it? Oh, this is so beautiful. I can't tell if it's an original or just a print. I think it's an original. So beautiful.
How much is your picture?
That one, I've got a tenner on it.
Oh, look at this little guy. A hedgehog. I see boxes. Boxes are usually good. Boxes mean bargains. Quite damaged. Repaired. I don't know. This is broken. Oh, I think most of them are damaged in these boxes. Just looking from above, trying to spot something worth buying. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is gorgeous. Hi.
You all the time?
Hi. Hello. Look at these little guys. This one is very, very broken. Very repaired. This one, I don't know about this one. Let me ask how much this is. Lot of blue and white ceramics. I don't think I'm going to buy any of those today. Oh, it's a nice thing. Oh, it's just a lap tray, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lap tray. But look at this beautiful print on it. You could actually turn this into a something for the wall, isn't it? How much for this place? Pound.
Theoretically. Yeah, what's up?
148. It's so rustic. Nice wall shelf.
We're on the aisle where JJ's is. We're on the aisle directly opposite the second one in, and the third car down. Alright.
Wow, look at this thing. This is a huge brass tray, which probably comes with this. What is this thing? My hands are frozen. 48 and 36. No. 20 for this. I'm not filming as much because my hands are frozen. So only when I see something really interesting, I will pull my phone out and I will film. This, for example, it's quite unusual, isn't it? This box is gorgeous, hand painted. Oh, so the hinges are broken. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, they're all fine.
How much for this, please?
25.
25.
It's all uranium around the edges and everything on the handles.
I see.
It's an expensive one, to be honest.
Yeah. How about that vase?
Sorry?
The vase.
Yeah.
How much is it?
I don't know, 20.
It's so beautiful. This Santa, so cute.
No photos, please. No
I was quietly joking today.
Hello.
I always go crispy. Always go crispy.
Always good.
I haven't filmed much, but there is a lot of good stuff, and this is actually the reason why I didn't film much. There were a lot of boxes that I had to dig through, and it's hard to do it with just one hand. So sorry. It will be a nice haul anyway. I can't wait to show you what I got. Okay, so let me show you what I bought from this amazing car boot sale. I bought so much. I have 7 boxes and bins around me, so I will show you the contents of 3 of them in this video and the rest in a video next week because it would be just too long. I will show these things to you in no particular order. I obviously put them randomly in these boxes, so yeah. This is one of the things that I bought. It's a beautiful mirror. I've sold these mirrors before. They usually do well. You can see this price tag, which is £6. I paid £5 for it. Yeah, I always pick these pieces up if it makes sense for me, if I can still make some profit. These usually sell between £20 and £25 depending on their condition. This is in perfect condition. There's no staining on this fabric under the plastic. There are a few dark spots in the mirror though. I don't know if you can see that. So maybe that will affect the value of it. But overall, I think it's a very beautiful piece and I think it was worth paying £5 for it. This lady also had a bigger set which was priced at £30. I thought it wasn't worth it because it didn't have the powder jar, it didn't have the candle holders that that usually come with these pieces, it didn't have a tray, it only had a mirror, a hairbrush, another brush, one of those brushes that I think were used for clothes, and the comb. So the comb, it didn't even have the embroidery, obviously it only had that ornate, I don't know, handle. I don't know how to call that. So yeah, even at £25, I think she was willing to sell it for 25. It still wasn't worth it for me, but £5 for this was definitely worth it. I also bought this little guy. You may have seen it in the footage. It was £3. The bigger one was £3 as well, but it was repaired. It was broken and then glued back, and I don't know, I wasn't comfortable buying that one. I'm still learning about these dogs, but this one, from my knowledge, looks genuine antique Staffordshire to me. It has the small hole in the back. The gold looks like the correct color. The separate leg indicates that it's from the late 19th century, so from about 1890s maybe. And yeah, it has crazing. I think it's the real deal, so £3 for this was a bargain. I also got this candle holder. It was just one, but I didn't mind because I thought it was really pretty with these details. The base is really interesting, so I'm planning to, when I have enough, to sell a mismatched set of maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 of them or maybe more. I don't know, it depends on how many I will have. I have a few, but I don't know how many I have. I have to look in my shed. And then I bought this box. I really liked the carvings on it. It looks like, how is that called, that technique with that, when they burn the wood to carve it, pyrography, something like that. And it's also painted, and I really liked the shape and I thought it was really nice, and I paid, I think, £2, and I think this one was also £2. Next up is this beautiful pot. It's by Portmeirion. I really liked the color and the patterns on it. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to look these things up on Google to do some research and give you some information about them. I will just tell you what I got, and yeah, it won't be that informational, sorry about that. So I paid £1 for it, but it has a chip here, can you see it? And I thought it was still worth it. I mean, £1 is almost nothing, and I really liked, as I said, the color and the shape and the patterns. It makes me think of mid-century pottery. So yeah, and it's Portmeirion, which is a good brand anyway, so yeah. And I also got this teapot, also Portmeirion. I also thought the patterns and the shape are really interesting, and it's also chipped, and I also paid £1 for it. It was from the same seller. It has a lid, but I don't know where it is. So while I was looking at those things, I actually Google lensed this one, and I found one selling for about £80 online. So I thought, you know what, even with the chips, £1 is still a good price. So that's why I decided to buy it. I've never had anything like this before. I guess I'll see how it does. Now, this is one of my favorite things that I bought on that day. It's just a vase. I think it's studio pottery. I love the color, and it feels so nice. It feels so organic. I don't know how to explain it. I just love it so much. I think this one was £3 or something like that. Isn't it just so beautiful? I don't know yet if I will sell this one. And I also bought this beautiful box. It has a beautiful inlaid pattern. It has mother of pearl and other types of wood. I think it looks so beautiful. It's so beautifully done. I can't remember how much I paid for this, unfortunately, because I bought so many things. You can imagine, I forgot. I know the total for all the whole, but I don't remember every individual piece. This is the inside. I thought this was really nice. I also bought this beautiful mirror. It has a wonderful metal frame, and yeah, it has this hook on the back. You can put it on the wall. Unfortunately, it has 2 chips. Can you see it there on the edge? And there's another one in another spot. Oh, here. Oh, is that one also a chip? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I paid £7 for it, and I thought it was still a good price. I think I can sell this for about £50 or something like that. Next up is this beautiful mid-century wooden bowl. I sold one almost exactly like this one, and that one sold for £27, something like that, or 25. I can't remember for sure. I think this one is in even better condition, and I paid £1 for it, so that's why I bought it. I knew that I sold that one, and I think this one will sell as well. Then I bought these bird prints. This one has a different matting than the other 2 ones, but they were from the same seller, so I bought them in a bundle, and I paid £5 for the 3 of them. Initially he said £2 each, so it would have been £6, and he accepted £5 for them. This is one of them. This beautiful robin. Is this a robin? Yes. And this one is a wren. I think they're so adorable. I always like bird art, even if it's just prints or if it's paintings, and even as patterns on porcelain pieces. I think birds are just so cute. Next up is another trio of art, but these are originals. I think, oh, I almost dropped one. I think they are watercolors, and I like this one with the conkers. They have thick, chunky frames, and they are small, so I always like small art. And this is the second one. The backs are like this, and the third one is with a moth or a butterfly. I think it's a butterfly on some leaves. Aren't they just so beautiful? And this one was also £2 each. The next 3 pieces are from a seller that had all these boxes on the floor, and everything in those boxes were 2 pieces for £1, so 50p each. And I only got 3 things from there because a lot of them were broken. Yeah, it was quite overwhelming. One of them is this sugar bowl. I don't know why I bought it. Well, I bought it because it was 50p, but red transferware doesn't sell that well for me, so trying to stay away from it, but obviously not. I'm not trying hard enough, and I've just noticed that there's a little chip on that little knob. I also liked the pattern and the little handles. I just thought it was so sweet. I have a weakness for red transferware. I think I like it more than I like the blue ones. And oh, I've just noticed another chip at the base, and it has crazing as well, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one, if I should list it on my website, or these kind of things don't do well in my booths either, so I really don't know where I will try to sell this. Another 50p item is this beautiful cut glass bowl with this metal rim. I think this is silver plated. It has a lot of wear though, a lot of tarnish and patina, but 50p, I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? Look at the details on the glass. I think it's so nice. I always like glass when it also has some metal, I don't know, a metal rim, a metal handle, if it's like a biscuit barrel. If it's just glass, plain glass, it doesn't tempt me that much, but if it has a bit of metal, I think they complement each other so nicely. And another 50p item, can you believe it? It's this vessel. I don't know what this is. I think I would use it for a plant or for spring bulbs, hyacinths, things like that, because it's stained anyway. But look at this beautiful shape and pattern, this beautiful foot. It has raised details, and it is Royal Devon. And I've just seen that it has this engraving on the, I think this is silver plated as well, and it says February 28th, 1907. So it's so old and so beautiful. I'm so glad. I can't believe that it was just 50p. Another thing that I bought is this little brass candle snuffer. I just thought it was cute. It was just £1, so I couldn't leave it there. And I also bought this large bowl. I think it's a wash basin. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. It has this big chip here and a crack here, so it's not in perfect condition, but it's an antique piece and it was £3. So initially the guy said that he wanted £5 for it, but it was almost at the end of the car boot sale. Everyone was packing. We were actually on our way out when I spotted it, and I just, I thought I would just ask, and he said £5, and I asked, would you do any less than that? And he said 3. Okay. I think they wanted to get rid of some stuff because it was the last car boot sale of the year. I will take this to one of my booths because I don't know, is it too large to ship it? I think it would cost a fortune to ship this to the United States, and yeah, I don't know. And from the same guy I bought these 3 little bowls, green transferware. I have a weakness for green as well. I actually like how the green and the red look together if you mix and match them. I think the first time when I fell in love with them, I saw on Pinterest like a table setting with green and red transferware, and I thought it looked so amazing. So yeah, I paid 50p for each one, so £1.50 for the 2 of them. Again, I think I list them on my website, but maybe I shouldn't have bought them because they do have crazing, so they are not in perfect condition, but they are beautiful, aren't they? Next up is this beautiful vessel. Is it a vase? Is it a plant pot? I don't know. I think it was used as a plant pot because there is some dirt inside. It was £2, but look at the pattern. It's so delicate, just so beautiful, and the details on the base, and it's not broken. I was surprised it's not broken. It has crazing, but yeah, overall it's in beautiful condition. And this is Crown Devon. I don't know if this was the same pottery as Royal Devon, as the vessel that I showed you previously, because the style is really similar. And maybe it was the same pottery and it changed its name in time, I don't know. This piece was also £2. I just liked the metal edge, little handles, just a cute little tray, and the bottom is ceramic. It is cracked, but it's more obvious if you look on the back rather than if you look on the front. Yeah, maybe because it's very dusty. So yeah, I thought it was, I saw it from the moment I bought it. I saw that it was cracked, but I still wanted to buy it. I think it's really nice. The pattern makes me think of Johnson Brothers Pomona. I don't know if it's the same. I didn't compare them side to side, but it makes me think of that. It's not marked. It has like a little engraving here, some numbers, I don't know. It's antique by the look of it, but I don't have any information. And from the same seller, I bought this beautiful needlepoint with ducks. This one was also £2. I think he was getting ready to tell me a higher price, but before he could say that price, I pointed out that, see, the glass is broken, and he was like, okay, yeah, £2 then. And I didn't mind that the glass is broken, because I think I was going to take it out anyway, because I think needle points look better without the glass. Who needs those reflections? We need to see the texture of it, right? That's the beauty of needle points. So £2 for this. This is the back. And also from them I bought 2 prints with birds. I think these are antique prints by the look of them. I'm not sure, maybe not, I don't know. I don't know. It was £2 each, so I thought it was really sweet. I like the simplicity of it, and the text on the bottom, it feels like a page from a biology book. And this is the other one. What birds are these? So these are Plectrophanes nivalis. This is what it says. So I think these things came from auctions originally, because some of them have stickers that usually you see on things that you buy at auctions. Look at this beautiful cranberry glass vase. Isn't it just so beautiful? And the pontil mark, I always forget how that's called, was polished, so it's nice and smooth, and that's a sign of great craftsmanship. And it has this yellowish brownish legs. Sometimes when you see antique cranberry glass combined with this color of glass, this sometimes is uranium glass, but this one unfortunately is not. It's just some yellowish glass, but I think it's still very beautiful. These were usually made in the Victorian era. I don't know, I have a weakness for cranberry glass as well. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one, and I think I paid £10 for it. It was towards the end of the carbo sale, but I think they would have asked for a higher price for it. But because it was towards the end, they said £10, and they also gave me something for free because I was buying this and I asked the price of another piece, and they said, oh, you can have that one. So let me show you. It's this cute little thing. Isn't it just so precious? The shape of it makes me think of that little vase that I bought from York. I don't know if you remember that. It was blue and white, really crazed, but it also had 3 little feet, 2 little handles, I think a little bigger than this. This obviously is a different style. I have to look at the mark. There is a little mark there, and I have to compare them to see if it was the same maker, just because the shape is so similar to that one. I'm so happy that they gave this to me for free. And also from the same seller, I bought this box. I paid £5 for this. This is the top. I thought it was so beautifully done, and it barely has any scratches. And the interior is so nice and clean. I think it was so worth paying £5 for it. I also bought this beautiful box. This one has some scratches. It has some marks. It's a music box and it was made in Italy. Another thing that I bought is this mail organizer for the wall. It's made of brass and the back is wood. I think I paid £2 for this. This is a little wobbly, but my husband said that he may be able to make it stay in one place. This is a common issue with this kind of mail organizers. So yeah, I think it can be fixed, but even if it won't be fixed, it's not a big problem, is it? Next up is something that I bought for myself. It's not vintage. It was £5. Just a wreath for my door. I think it's really nice, except for the bow. I don't like this white fluff on it, but I think I will remove it and replace it with just a simple velvet ribbon. Another thing that won't be for sale is this wall shelf. This one was £5. I bought it because I want some floating shelves in my booths to display some things between the artwork that I normally display on the walls. So I was looking for things like this. This one was the only one that I could find. But yeah, £5. A little brass basket with cloisonne on the inside, beautiful green color and the floral design, £1. And I think this one was £1 or £2. Just a box. I sold this before, and I think I'll end this video here and I'll show you the rest next week in another video, because it's just too much and it's so overwhelming, and I wouldn't have time to edit the video if it would be longer than what I already filmed. So yeah, please come back to see part 2, because there are some beautiful and interesting things there. I think the best is in the second part. I don't know, there have been some nice things in this part, but I think the best stuff will be in next week's video. Let me know if you have a favorite thing from what I showed you today. I don't know if I can pick a favorite. I don't know, maybe the cranberry glass vase. Let me show that to you again. It's just so, I don't know why I like cranberry glass so much. And this, I think it's this ruffles, and it's just the idea that they were hand blown and that they used gold to make this, to get this color in the past. Another favorite is this needlepoint. I mean, look at it. It's so beautifully done, and it's with ducks, which are more and more popular these days. And I can't believe that I was about to forget about this beautiful vase. It's just, oh, I love it so much. And also this mirror and those 3 small original paintings. There's just so much stuff that I love. I mean, that's why I bought them after all, right? Let me know your favorites in the comments down below. And also, if you're interested in any of these things, feel free to message me either on Instagram or send me an email. I don't know how many of these things I'll be able to list by Friday when you will see this video. So maybe some of them will be on my website, but obviously I won't be able to list this much. So yeah, some of these things, the larger pieces, will be taken to my booths. And yeah, let me know what you thought of this car boot sale. If you would visit, it's so nice. I will definitely go back when it will restart next year. I think it's fair to compare it to NEWARK Antiques Fair, because it's not the same size as NEWARK, but you can find pretty much the same things. Maybe not the really high-end, I don't know, art that would sell for £1,000. Yeah, I think I spent less than I did at NEWARK Antiques Fair, but I got more stuff than I did at NEWARK. So for me, this is the better choice in the future. And actually, a lot of the sellers at this car boot sale also went to NEWARK Antiques, but because to stand there, it's like 10 times more expensive. Obviously, their stuff is more expensive at NEWARK as well. For me, it's about the same distance to drive to either of these events. So I think in the future, I will just choose York Racecourse. And yeah, because it was just so good. Some of my friends on Instagram that are more familiar with this car boot sale told me that it wasn't actually that big this time, because it was, as I said, the last car boot of the season. It was so cold. On a good sunny day in the summer, it's double apparently. So many sellers. But I don't know how you're supposed to go through all the car boot sale before the sellers pack up and leave, because by the time I got to the end of it, on the last row, everyone was already packing. So I don't know, I like to take my time and to look through all those treasures, and it takes time. So yeah, they were leaving. So I got there at 8 in the morning and I left at 12. So it took me 4 hours to get through the sellers that were there. I don't know if it would be double this size. I would have to rush. I would need help. Anyway, that's it for today. Make sure to come back next Friday to see the part 2 of this haul. And also next week I will, I think, I don't want to promise, but I think I will post a video where I show you what sold in October, because guess what? It's almost November. I can't believe that. So yeah, I will see you next week. Bye!